Hi, my name is Jenny. I'm a practicing naturopath and nutritionist, and I'm talking to you today about sugar. Now, it's very much in the media at the moment, and so there are questions that I get asked a lot by my patients. But the most common one is how to work out how much refined sugar are in the processed foods that they eat, and how much sugar can they have in one day. Now, when I talk about refined sugar, I mean the white sugar that you have in your processed foods, not the complex carbohydrates, the whole sugars that you get in your fruit and your vegetables. So there's a very simple way to figure out how much sugar is in your processed foods, and it works out like this. 4 grams of sugar equals 1 teaspoon of sugar. So 16 grams of sugar equals 4 teaspoons. Now, to put that in context, I have here this little bottle of yogurt. Now, when I look on the back where it says nutritional information, I look down and it says carbohydrates, and under that it says sugars. Now, it says 17.6 grams. So that is over 4 teaspoons of sugar in this one little bottle. So here's some sugar. 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's a little bit more, so that much. So if I pour this into here, you can see that much sugar is in this one bottle of yogurt. Now, to further put that into context, the average male's daily allowance of refined sugar per day is 9 teaspoons. For an average female, it's 6 teaspoons, and for a child, it's 2 to 3 teaspoons. So this one bottle of yogurt has actually exceeded their daily amount. Now, yogurt is good. Yogurt is great. It contains calcium and it has beneficial bacteria that's good for your gut. But if you have it with all of this sugar, then you're going to go through your daily allowance really quickly. So what I do is I actually just make my own. So I buy just the plain unsweetened yogurt, and in it I put frozen berries. So by the time that my children go to their morning tea or their lunchtime, those berries have all defrosted. So when they eat it, it's delicious. Like, it's got the berry flavour, but it doesn't have the added sugars. Now, it's got antioxidants in it, and it's got the calcium, so it's perfect. And my kids, they're happy. They don't even know the difference of what they're having. And so it's an easy way if you really want to, keep using the yogurt. You can do it this way, and you're not taking away from that daily allowance. So if you think about what else might be in the lunchbox, or what else you might eat in a day, like a muesli bar. So a muesli bar has probably between 3 to 5 teaspoons of sugar in it on average, and then you might have some biscuits at morning tea, or some crackers, some cake. All of it is layering up, and you're reaching a point where you're actually having quite a lot of refined sugar, which would probably exceed your daily amount. Now, the reason why refined sugar is not so great is because it's considered an empty calories, because there are no vitamins or minerals, there's no fiber, there's no protein, there's nothing else in it that is helpful or beneficial to the body. So when your body has to break it down, it's actually having to pull the nutrients of this from your body, so the stores out of your body, to actually process it. So you're depleting your body of its own nutrients in order to actually break it down. So if you have a lot of it, then you could find that your body is actually quite depleted in things. So what I've found is the best way to know how much sugar you're actually having is if you make the stuff yourself. So what I did was, I've written this cookbook. It's called Low to No Sugar Baking, and in it, it has half a cup of sugar or less, or alternative sweeteners in the baking. So there is cakes and muffins and slices and cookies and balls. There's also a whole lot of savoury sections in there for you as well. And I find that if you make your own, then you know how much sugar is in something. The other added benefit is that it's way more healthier, and it's you're making it yourself. You can chuck it in the freezer, so you've always got stuff on hand, and you know what you've got. And so therefore, you can work out what you're having, how much sugar you're having in your diet, and you can still get that sweet, lovely taste of sugar, because everyone likes the taste, but without exceeding or going crazy over it. So if you'd like to have a look at my website, it is, www.lowtonosugar.com. www.sugarfreefood.co.nz, and on that website there are other commonly asked questions about sugar that you might want to have a look at, and I also have a blog where I post new recipes, and you can also purchase my book if you would like to. So thank you for listening.